Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of an echo because the space is empty. And you'll have to forgive me. I'm looking a little rough just because I had to get up at 6 a.m. to have the cleaning lady come here. But today I wanted to talk about, the alignment with Spirit and how Spirit really works things out. Good morning, Ivana. So let me open the door. Maybe it'll be less echoey. It's very echoey. There. Let's see if that's any better. I gotta get my coffee. There we go. All right, we got the coffee. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. So here you go, guys. Here's that's the new space, and I know it looks a little bland now, but that's just because I haven't put my special touch on it. So as soon as I do, you're gonna be so happy. It's gonna look so pretty, I promise. But you know what's interesting? Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Tracy. Hi, everybody. Hello. So what I wanted to talk today about, thank you guys, thank you. Good morning, Kiko. Kiko, you're gonna be here next week. Woohoo! What I wanted to talk about was this kind of cool conversation I had with my friend this morning. And we were talking about the alignment with Spirit and how Spirit, when you're listening and when you're following up on things, Spirit will just start to line it up. It almost seems really easy. Like, people will come in to help, they'll volunteer. All of these wonderful things start to happen. And even with this space, it was unbelievable. Like, people volunteered to help me pack, even though I hadn't asked anybody. All the walls needed to come down, so I wanted all the walls down. And, people were just saying it was going to be so much money and all of this and all of that. And I have a friend, like an acquaintance that is just a very nice friend and good person. He put it out to one of his friends, had it done in a few hours. Another friend is coming to paint it. Another friend showed up at 7 in the morning to clean it. I mean, it's incredible how Spirit will line things up for us when we surrender. When we don't surrender, it makes it a little tough because I think we create this resistance to the path that doesn't need to be there. Good morning, Brooklyn. Good morning. Here we go. And so look at your own life, and ask yourself, are things aligning or am I creating resistance to hinder the growth, to hinder the next step? It's easy to really kind of get in our own way, and sometimes that just happens because we don't know that next step. We're not really sure what we're supposed to be doing, so then we don't do anything. Good morning, Julie. Hi, Keely. So, you have to kind of try to say to yourself, am I hindering my next step? But when things start to open up, when Spirit really starts, things will just start to line up. It almost becomes kind of easy. It's almost too easy, like you're suspicious. You're like, what's up? What am I supposed to know here? But I do believe that this will be a great change for me, but also for Spirit and for our community. And it is knowing that how does Spirit line things up? So look at things. Do people start to just ask you if they can help out of the blue, and then they mean it? Or opportunities start to present themselves where someone else had the job just fall into her lap. She's like, it just fell into my lap. Well, exactly, it's alignment. So thank you, Rosie, when we put ourselves in a situation to surrender, to say, all right, like what you got in store for me, then we can then allow Spirit to start the triggering of the alignment. Okay, they can start the path of putting things in place that just help it kind of flow. But when we stop ourselves because we don't know the next step, which is normal, we don't know, or we're afraid, or we've got some blocks and emotional things that we need to clear before we're truly a clean vessel for someone else. Whatever the case may be, there's many things and many reasons as to why we don't trust fully. But when you do, Spirit will start to just line it up for you. It is. So now here's the thing. I don't want to say, thank you, Julie. Yeah, they looked good. Hi, Jack. Going with the flow and trusting are at work. Absolutely, Sharon. Yeah, exactly. And when we trust that Spirit really is working for us, that our team is working for us. I mean, of course they're working for us. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a very good team. I'd fire them. Right? You know, when we trust and we have fun with things and we say, all right, here we go. But it is understanding. It is being very clear on what you're hearing, seeing, and getting, okay? So you have to also be very in tune with your guides. So if any of you, don't spend time meditating with your guides, I really recommend that you give it a go. There's guided meditations out there that are so good that will help you really just connect with your guides, because when you're in that connection, it's like a vibration. It's like this hum that happens, and when you're in it, when you're in that element, it's like a flow. And then you just know, it's like things will just come to you. And the more you do it, the more you follow it, it's like the more hits you get, so to speak. The more hits will be right there. But it's about really trusting and being in that vibration, okay? And this is, look, let me show you around. There you go. I mean, there's not much to show. This is it. This is what you get. But let me see if I walk outside, if you see the... Well, I have the blinds down, but look, it's got cute little windows. Isn't it cute? But like I said, I'll tell you what, this happened because of everybody else. Ah, shoot. I just spilt my coffee on my butt. Look. Not fun. The joys of moving and getting things going. But do you have a link to a guided meditation you like? Amanda, I'll tell you what, I know David G has one that I really like. Lisa Williams has another one I like. Tony Stockwell has another one. So if you go to either of those websites, those will do it. Those will really, really help you. Oh, Brooklyn, Spirit's speaking to you from me. That's incredible. So listen, don't think that you don't have a team, because you do. I know sometimes you're like, where are you? Hello. But trusting where you are while you're here, and understanding, are you in that vibration? Are you listening? Or you hearing, seeing, feeling? So you got to make sure that you're in alignment with it. Really, really, really important. That takes us looking at our own stuff, clearing our own stuff, and really clearing our head and getting out of our way, because the beast of little ego will get you. That little ego of self-doubt, fear, worry, whatever it is, it will eat you alive. And if you let little ego win, you just won't be in alignment with your guides and spirit. So it's a fine balance. It is. It's really a fine balance, but we all have it within us, and we all have our team. And we all can become connected, and we can all just figure out the next step. I mean, listen, the idea too is someone's next step is not necessarily your step. You have to listen to you and your path and what is right for you, not what's right for somebody else. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't help anybody. If we start comparing ourselves to one another and start figuring, well, they're doing this, I need to do this, like that's just, you're really going at it the wrong way, honestly. You cannot, because when you start comparing yourself and thinking that that's what you're supposed to be doing just because someone else is doing it, then you're not listening to your higher self or your guides, because what you're supposed to be doing is your own path. It's unique to you. No two paths are the same. They're not. There can be similarities, and we can have these contracts that people help us, but your path is your path. My path is not yours, yours is not mine, so do what's right for you. And do the steps that feel right to you. And connect with your team and yourself and your higher self to really figure that out. You gotta have some quiet time to do that. It takes a lot of inner reflection, a lot of steadying the mind for sure, okay? So, exactly, Sharon. Sharon says, if you're busy being somebody else, who's going to be you? Exactly. And the thing is that you are unique, and you are beautiful, and you are special. And maybe you're in a funk right now, maybe you're stuck, but, you know, trusting the alignment of spirit, really trusting it, but being open about realistically what you're doing, and are you taking it in the right direction. You can only do that when you're in that vibration that we're talking about. So take a moment, do some meditation today, find some time, and it's got to be still time, quiet time. It really has to be that time in which you settle the thoughts of little ego. All right, and there we go. But I wanted to show you from the new space today, share it with you guys, and it will be painted either today or tomorrow, and then Saturday the furniture comes in. Oh, so much to do, but we're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna do it. Tonight I'm talking to Fleur, so if you guys are around, can you believe it? So I'm still doing the radio show tonight. I'll tell you, Spirit doesn't give me a break. I'm doing the radio show tonight, 5 p.m. I'm doing it with Medium Fleur. You know, she's incredible. And she's got some events coming up, some classes with Tony Stockwell. So make sure you guys can tune in if you can. We're actually going to try to take some callers. So get in, you know, you got to stay on hold. That's the game. We randomly pick them, so I hope you get through. But listen, thank you guys for joining me. I gotta clean up some darn coffee. Look at that. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. And don't worry, I'll put my face on before tonight, okay? All right, you guys, have a fabulous, fabulous day. Look, my McDonald's coffee, that's how bad their day is. That's how bad, okay? Yeah, Lisa Williams has one too, definitely. I love her. So, all right, you guys, love you so much. You're welcome, Meredith. Thank you, Sharon. Love you too. And have a great day, everybody. I don't want to leave you, but I am. Mwah. Bye.